Your decodable this week is called We Did It, and it's by Tristan Horam, and it's illustrated by Laura Logan. Now, before we get started, we should talk about what our focus is going to be as we read We Did It. Well, we've been working on the long E sounds, so we're going to encounter a lot of words that have that long E sound in our decodable. This first word is a name. That's why it has that capital letter. Because remember, we usually write lowercase letters and we keep those capital letters for very special words like your name and the beginning of a sentence or days of the week and months of the year and holidays. So we reserve these capital letters for very special occasions. So this particular occasion is a name. So we have an E, we have a V, so that makes the V sound. And then we have that silent E on the end. All right, notice the silent E on the end. So because we have that silent E, this E will say its name. It will be a long E. So the sound would be E and then V. Eve. Eve. This is the name Eve. Now the next one is one that some of you might know because it's a pretty common word. Me. And I know that there's no magic E on the end or silent E on the end, but in a two-letter word like this one, the E is going to say its name because it's called an open syllable. And we'll get more into that when you're in the first grade. So this is M-E, me. Now the next one is also a name. That's why it has the capital P at the beginning. It also has that silent E on the end. So it's going to make this E say its name. Remember, when the E on the end plays a no talking game, the vowel before it says its name. So we've got P, eat, Pete. So Eve, me, and Pete. Let's go down to the next row. Now, when we look at this word, right away, I see silent E on the end. It makes the other vowel say its name, so it's going to make A say its name. So we've got ache. Make. It's the word make. Let's try this one. Again, silent E, making this vowel say his name. Kite. Now this can be a little tricky. If you don't remember that when you put an S on the end of a noun, it makes it mean more than one. And that's what's happening here. That S on the end makes it mean more than one, so it does have a silent E right before it. That silent E is going to make this letter, the A, say its name. So you've got ape, tapes. And remember, E is not going to make a sound. Apes, tapes. All right. So now we have make, kite, and tapes. See if you can read these words with me. Eve, me, Pete, make, kite, tapes. We should also say we're getting a new high frequency word. This is B-E-B. Now, you look here, M-E is me. And I told you it's an open syllable. That means it's a syllable. Remember when we clap out syllables that doesn't have a consonant closing it in. So that makes a long sound. So we've got M-E, me, and B-E-B. All right? We also have an open syllable in this word because this makes the SH sound sh, E, she. So we have she, be, and me, all open syllable long E words. So let's take a look at our decodable reader. We did it! Exclamation point. They're excited. I don't know what they did yet, but they are excited. We did it! Eve and Pete make a kite. Eve and Pete make a kite. It can be and tan, he said. It can be tan, he said. It can be big, she said. It can be big, she said. Here is a rope. Rope. Here is a rope. Pete tapes it on. Here is a rope. Pete tapes it on. She she tugs on the kite. Run, Eve, run. She tugs on the kite. Run, Eve, run. See that exclamation point there? Say it with some excitement. The wind takes the kite up. We did it. The wind takes the kite up. We did it. All right. Now remember, you need to read this a couple of times, and you can also listen to it and read along with it. And I've also included on your in your assignments on the McGraw-Hill app, the name of the assignment is We Did It, but there's another book called Eve is Like Me that also helps you practice the same sounds, that long E sound, and the same high frequency words. So it's always good to read both of those so you get lots of practice.